So I am laying in bed in my comfy, cozy robe, lying next to my cat. I think it's like 1 p.m. And typically, if I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't want to really do anything today, I don't really want to get out of bed, there are times where I would, start asking myself, oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? Am I slipping into depression? Is there some sort of issue that I haven't mentally worked out? It hasn't come to light and I'm being called to rest. What's wrong with me? And today, I just feel like I have this strong remembrance of the fact that on a higher level, I am God. I am the one creating all of this, and that there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. Sometimes I just want to be cozy and be in bed with my cat, and instead of looking at, the labels and the time and looking at what passed me or what other people possibly think I should be doing right now, all of that was making me question myself and holding me back. It was stealing my energy from me, giving all of those thoughts so much energy. As I'm on this journey to be open to more freedom in my life and become a more conscious creator, I feel like I've been overcomplicating it. And I'm at this point of pause now. And instead of judging and labeling it and saying, oh my gosh, why is no more inspired action coming? What's going on? Is something wrong? I'm just tired. I'm letting that all go. And I'm just going to sit here and enjoy what I have created around me. I'm going to enjoy all of the previous anxiety that I've held in my body and my mind, especially when it comes to certain things in my life. I'm not going to get into too much detail about that right now, but there's a lot of change that's been happening for me on a mental level, and this me, really grounding into the idea that I create, and that's it. I don't have to do shit. I don't have to be anything to deserve what I was put on this earth to experience. Which, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with myself. If I truly tap into the feelings of what I have previously felt that life is, I felt that life was a school. Life was all about learning and growing and changing. Yes, I still think that's true, but I think that a lot of people make it harder for themselves by associating. First of all, we all have different ideas of school and the memories that are attached to school and learning. So if it's a high anxiety sort of thing, that's what your life is going to be. Hardship and high anxiety, and I have to learn the lesson, or else what? Or else you won't get what you desire? That's what I was telling myself. And like now that I'm saying it out loud, it doesn't make any sense because we're always manifesting what it is that we truly believe that we can have and keep recreating on some level within our minds or, our emotions, our thoughts. And I'm just tired of being in that paradigm. And I'm going to be honest again. I think that for me, for a lot of people, the world of spirituality, especially if you are someone who is learning from a lot of different people on YouTube, or you fall into the realm of magic and tarot and things like that, and you have your altars, and there are certain rules that you play by, or else things can go drastically wrong for you. This idea that people have the ability to swap your destiny or steal your light, or take what's yours. It's just this constant fear. And I need to cleanse, I need to protect, I need to do this every day, or in order to stay grounded. This is what I have to do. And I found myself adopting those beliefs. And for a while there, before I got into spirituality and tarot, I learned these principles first. I learned godhood first. And then that's when my intuition decided to come online in that way. And it was very fun. And then it became this thing where it was like, it became a chore to be spiritual. Like, I started to pick up the ideas and projections of what it meant to be spiritual and what you had to do to be a spiritually sound person. And I give up all of that. Like, I still enjoy doing tarot and things like that. I still, every now and then, will, light my sage and do things intentionally. That's what magic is. But I don't feel the need to pick up another indoctrination. I already grew up in spirituality as far as growing up in a Christian household. Go to church 3 times a week, and you do these things, and this is what you believe, and you do this by the book. And I'm just tired of all of these things that keep trying to come into my reality and tell me that, hey, I'm this idea and you should put me on a pedestal, or else this will happen, or else this won't happen. And it's like, no, I'm God. Why? That doesn't make any sense. So I feel like I'm reawakening to what I truly want. And today it's just to stay in bed, and that could change in an hour. Right now it was, wow, I feel like I want to just pick up my phone and record something and see what comes out. And that's exactly what I did. Some people call that inspired action. I call it getting out of my way, because, I really like to be in the way sometimes. It just makes things so much harder. And another thing that I was being hard on myself about is having to show up perfectly, because one of my manifestations that I will tell you about is, you probably know this already if you watch my channel, but I am on the journey to 5,000 subscribers. And I am also on the journey of, being able to make money in an easier way. So I would truly love to be able to, do a few readings a day for people and genuinely help people or activate people, show them what they need to hear, show them the reflection that they need to see, and have a life where I'm at ease. I feel like I'm giving something to the world through my tarot activations and advice and things like that. So that's what I want to create. But I have this idea that you have to show up looking this way, or no one's going to take you seriously. Even though the people that I've learned from, they don't do things by the book. And they actually have proof of manifesting things that a lot of people would say are, it's unrealistic, or that happened way too fast. How did that happen? And it's like, no, here I am. It's just me.